Okay.
The Yawhg!
Oh,
Oh, I'm so gutted I'm going to miss out on the music.
I can't believe everyone was echoing and then you did your thing. Pixel. What was that?
The Yawhg.
What is
Anyways,
One of
yes,
those trees is really
we
far.
are going to be playing the Yawhg. Thank you everyone for coming out today, tonight, wherever you are. Today I have hashtag Crazy Mike with me.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Thanks
Hi,
for coming out.
Dr. Nick. Sorry.
Yes. Good.
Sorry.
I also have Alpaca Patrol.
Yeah, Pixel. Why don't you go and?
I should just
there.
go. Man.
You just say put an intro for all of us. Hey, I'm Alpaca Patrol. Super Pixel.
And I also have Prescription Pixel. And we're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some Yawhg. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think this is gonna be episode 8, maybe, on YouTube land. I'm not actually sure. I should find out, but you know that's for the birds. Anyways, let's do this stuff upright.
You use birds to figure out what episode count is on.
Yes.
Wow.
What? Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, exactly. You don't?
No, I never trained birds to do it. I should.
Okay. Anyways, Crazy Mike, since you were the latest person to join, how about you pick first who you'd like to be your
Alright, I'll
character?
be the big green man.
You're gonna be the big green man. That works for me. Alpaca Patrol, you were second to last to come into the game, or the Skype
That's
call.
true.
So who would you like to be?
Who have I not been? Have I been Orange Dude? I think I was Orange Dude. Why don't I go Red Lady?
You can go Red Lady. All right.
I'm gonna go Red Lady. Yeah.
Prescription Pixel.
I'm going to go Blue Lady.
All right. You're gonna go Blue Lady. And that leaves me with Orange Gentleman, right?
Right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's start up the Yawhg. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. Week number 1. Prescription Pixel, you're up first.
Oh! Oh, I get my free reign every week.
Every week.
which place are you gonna destroy?
Yeah.
Well, where's the biggest risk? Where's the biggest safe place for me? I can't destroy a forest, can I? So shall I go there?
Sounds like a good enough place for me.
Lovely.
You
Pop
can
me in the
destroy
forest.
anything.
Would you like
Can
to
I-
chop wood or hunt in the forest?
Could I chop some wood and get some moolah, please?
Sure. We're not hunting yet.
No. Oh, I see what you did there.
You spend yeah. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by the rustling of leaves. Would you like to run for it or stand and fight?
What my stats?
Your stats are 7 physique, 5 finesse,
Oh.
5 mind, charm, magic, wealth. You could read.
Well, I'll stand and fight.
You're gonna
then.
stand and fight the beast.
Yeah.
You raise your weapon,
Bring him to me.
ready to fight whatever it is out there. A blur leaps onto you from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hands.
Oh dear.
The beast slashes open your chesticle,
Wow.
and you black out.
Uh,
And when you come
Leave.
to, your whole body feels warm, and the gash in your chest has disappeared. And you lose 3 magic.
this
But
happened to me before.
you gain 3 physique.
Yes,
It
it-
has happened to you before.
I
I've
should
never
have
seen
learned
that,
from my
actually.
mistake.
I thought you were going to.
Did he just like implant a chest burster in you?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I've done.
I know. Crazy Mike, you're up though.
Alright, take me to the tavern.
Let's go to the
I'm
tavern.
going
Let's
to
drink
drink a lot.
Let's drink some burrs. Would you like to bartend or drink? I think we already answered that question.
I'm here to drink.
All right, let's do that. 1 second. Sorry. Okay.
Like a Russian pirate?
Yes.
You spend
I like
the
it.
entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Would you like to enter or spectate?
Of course I'd enter.
Let's enter the challenge here. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. And when you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize, and only in your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened?
Typical weekend.
Typical Crazy Mike weekend. Alright, it looks like Alpaca Patrol is up.
I would like to go to...
Alright, to the arena. We shall go, if I could use words.
Or the Rihanna, we could do it there, too.
Rihanna, you know.
Yeah.
Would you like to compete and fight or bet on a fight?
Let's start betting.
Let's bet on a fight. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. And you gain 0 wealth. You're extremely unlucky.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
You're the unluckiest man. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly.
Kelly!
An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation.
Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's on time.
You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel?
I just want to say he kind of sounded like the peasant from from Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
But I feel happy for Kelly.
Righto.
There you go.
Righto.
Something to doing?
More work.
You feel You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing, and you gain 1 charm.
Yes, my lord.
Now it is my turn. Alchemy Tower, Gardens, Palace, Hospital, or Slums. I will go to the Alchemy Tower, and I will clean the lab. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, you hear the alchemist shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death," the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. So I've always praised the alchemist's accomplishment, but I've never destroyed the abomination.
Yeah, I've not seen that done either.
Let's check it out.
Put it out of his misery.
You smack the ferret, that's a sexual innuendo waiting to happen, off the counter and stomp on it until it stops twitching.
That's how I happened to smack my own ferret, actually.
There you go.
That exact process.
The alchemist is horrified. And I gain 1 physique.
That's at the end.
That's it.
Wow. All right.
Congrats.
Having the
You just
strength to
murdered
kill a
that
ferret
man's
gives
ferret.
me that much stronger.
That poor guy's ferret killed his...
Well, it's re-dead again. So
I guess that's a fair point, yeah.
They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Week 2, starting with Prescription Pixel.
So I've been thinking where I could do the most. I'm going to turn as werewolf this week, presumably.
I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I was thinking I could go to the arena and use my werewolf powers to fight some dudes.
Okay, you want to go to the arena?
Go to the arena and get me in a fight.
Compete in fight, you got it. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You don't get 1, you get many. You get a whole week's of fights. And in the process, you gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, you notice that you've been slowly growing hair all over your body. You've also noticed yourself getting significantly stronger, and you gain an additional 3 physique.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, your ability to control the supernatural is fading, however, and you lose 3 magic.
Look at how physical I am.
And one day, you are quite a physical lady. One day, you feel searing pain course through you as your body contorts against your will. Fur erupts from everywhere and your teeth turn jagged and sharp. You can hear the screaming of those around you, but all you can think of is how hungry you are. And the next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in your bed, naked and coated in blood. You take a look in the mirror and you notice you're completely back to normal now. You feel like whatever all of that was, it's all out of your system now.
Oh, good.
Unfortunately, you did destroy the arena in the process.
No,
God
I
dang
can't get the dagger.
Oh,
You should have destroyed the hospital so we couldn't have leeches.
Well, just no one set the leeches free then. Well, I was gonna destroy something, wasn't I?
You had to, really.
Oh, I always
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah, you have destroyed everything. Like once.
You really have.
One thing
At
every
some
time.
point.
I've now destroyed the arena, the alchemy tower, and the palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
I've never seen the forest destroyed. I wonder what that looks like.
It's just like a bunch of chopped down trees. In the
Yeah.
background.
I believe I managed it by week 2. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, how does that happen?
I wonder if anyone's destroyed every building before.
I don't know. I wonder if you could do that. That'd be cool. Anyways, Crazy Mike, you're up.
Let's go to the palace.
Let's go to the.
I mean, let's go to the palace.
There you are. Would you like to do administration work or attend the ball?
Work is for sissies. Go to the ball and get drunk again.
There you go. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You look so. I love this picture of this guy with his small little glass of wine. It's amazing. But you gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. You could say sure for 1 wealth, or no thanks for free.
Let's say sure, even though I can't pay him. Because
All right. You don't have enough money to pay. Humph, says the jester, and he walks away disappointed. I think he kind of ruined that guy's day.
Good.
Messed up.
Robert, it is your turn, sir.
Well, considering my first trek into the arena did not fare so well, why don't I go to the garden and meditate?
There you go. You spend the week in deep meditation, and for that you gain 1 magic and 2 mind. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way to kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal. Would you like to kiss the frog, or would you like to catch the frog?
Fuck yeah, I'd like to kiss the frog.
Let's
that
kiss
sounds
it.
awesome.
Alright, let's try it out. You bend down and kiss the frog. You feel a curious stirring like a curse is trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done. The frog thanks you for your efforts and hops off, sadly.
Well, that's
You wake up the next
continues.
morning with warts on your lips.
You wake up the next morning with a bad case of lip warts, and you lose 1 charm.
Oh,
Guess
come on.
that. I literally just guessed that.
It's true.
God damn it.
Oh my
I have bad
God.
luck this game, I guess.
Someone's got to.
Oh man.
I think I will go to the slums. In the slums, I'm going to fight crime. I spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals, and I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, Oi, would you like to participate in our little betting game? And I could bet on the dogs, or the dags, or I could try to stop the dag fights.
Michael Caine fighting ring.
Why do we bet on dogs? I'm gonna bet on the dog fights. It might be legal. I'm here to fight crime. This seems to be at a well-established establishment. I put down a little bit of coin to bet on the dogs' bloody brawls, and I lose 1 wealth. But after a night of betting on dogs making bloody messes of each other, you manage to earn 0 wealth.
I feel like they should make like a what if story for Batman where it's Michael Caine teaching Bruce how to dogfight. Be good. I'd watch it.
Why do we bet on dogs, Master White?
So we could get fucking rich.
It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, and the air went still. Week 3. Starting with Prescription Pixel, let's find out what she could break next.
Oh, what should I break? I'm quite. Can I see my stats? I'm quite physical, aren't I?
Let's get. You have a lot of physique.
I am the most physical you've ever seen.
It's yeah.
Where can
No.
I put that to good use? Possibly, I could go and fight some crime in the slums.
You could. You have all the world at your your fingertips except the arena that you destroyed. So let's fight crime in the scums.
I want to see you become a vampire wolf.
That'd be cool. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. and you gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse.
Sweet.
One night, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards you.
Oh.
He doesn't say anything, but he looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Would you like to give him your 1 coin, or would you like to ignore him?
I would definitely give him my 1 coin.
Sweet, gentle giant. And you toss him your sack of coin. You lose
Literally sack of coin.
your sack of coin. You lose your 1 wealth. And he thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on the street. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. He sees you and smiles. And you feel good about yourself. You gain 1 more physique. You gain 1 finesse. You gain 1 mind. You gain 1 charm. You gain 1 magic. Congratulations.
Amazing! That was the best possible outcome.
You did really,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, totally. You traded 1 wealth for 1 stat bonus for every category. 17 physique. You're a very physical lady. Next, we have Crazy Mike.
All right, let's go to the gardens. I hear those plants there that grow alcohol inside them.
Really? Is that how it works?
Would you like to landscape those plants, or would you like to meditate in a field of them?
By landscape, I can break them open without anybody noticing. So let's do that.
You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, an old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? You could say, of course I would, for 1 wealth, or you could say, no thanks.
Yeah, let's get my 1 wealth for him.
Let's do it up. 1 wealth has been given. You spend 1 wealth on the beans, and later, you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden.
You plant those beans.
Plants them all the time. It's a bean planter from way back. Alpaca Patrol.
I would like. Where did I go? Okay, I would very much like to go to the hospital because we're gonna release the leeches.
Release the leeches.
Oh, the leeches are coming.
But do
Yeah,
you remember
leeches are
what it
coming right
is?
now.
Is it clean up or tend to the patients?
I'm pretty sure it's cleaning up.
Let's try it out.
I
You
think it's
spend
cleaning
the
up.
week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. And you gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. Furthermore, one day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. Does anyone want to make those horrible noises for us? That's it.
I went for the gentler ghost.
She doesn't appear to realize that she is freaking everyone out. And you decided to do something about it. In your decision, you could talk calmly to the ghost, or you could vaporize it with your magical powers.
Well, I guess I have 8 mind, but it's probably not mind. It's probably charm, and I have shitty charm. Let's vape that ghost.
Let's vape it.
Vape that ghost.
With a wave of your hand, you fire off a magic bolt. The bolt passes right through the ghost. It turns out your magic isn't as strong enough to affect incorporeal beings. And nobody can figure out any other way of getting rid of her. Eventually, everyone gets used to her and learns to live with the creepy ghost.
Oh.
Everyone just
I mean,
sucks
not
it up, I
bothered,
guess.
buddy.
I want to go back to the alchemy tower. And I'm gonna clean. I like cleaning. I'm a cleaner from way back.
Wow.
You know, I like to spend weeks upon weeks cleaning up noxious chemicals, because I'm paid 1 wealth for my labor, and I also gain 1 physique and 1 magic. But one day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asked you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. And if I don't do something about it soon, it's gonna explode. So I could throw it out the window or I could drink it. I've seen people drink this potion, but I've never seen it thrown out the window, so I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
I think you should have vaped the ghost.
I should have vaped the ghost. I think we're on. All right. You toss the potion out the window and watch its contents empty into the town's water supply.
God.
Quick thinking! You gain 1 mind. You take off early.
Poison the water hole.
You take off early for the day, hoping nobody finds out. And then the world was a howling fury, chaos and screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Hopefully not from me poisoning the water, but it could very well be true.
Probably had something to do with that.
So we have the fog rolling in on week 4, and up first, we have Prescription Pixel.
I'd like to go to the tavern, and I'd like to do some bartending, please.
Bartender... Tavern. Okay, bartender. Okay, Roger. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm.
Lovely.
One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. You can say yes please and use your 1 wealth, or you can say no thanks.
Does it only cost 1?
It only costs 1. You only have 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes please. You spend 1 wealth. The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time you can't help but feel that this is all an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poor, you can't help but feel you've wasted your money.
Oh, can't I just punch her in the face with my 17 physique?
You lost. You lost. You tried to pretend that she was that little boy in the slums, but she was just a chasey old lady.
That is an absurd
What a
amount of
whore.
physique, by the way.
No, I know. I'm trying to get it as high as I can. I thought there might be a bar fight or
Too
something
bad
that I
that
could
you
poke up.
Too bad you broke the arena.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's where I got the majority of my physique. It served its purpose.
Wow.
Crazy Mike, where would you like to go, sir?
I hear the alchemy tower brews potions. I bet they have a back room where they brew alcohol. To the alchemy tower.
So you want to brew, right?
Yeah, I want to brew alcohol.
So I have a sneaking suspicion that Crazy Mike is going to choose the town drunk at the end.
Maybe that's the twist ending.
That could be.
Maybe he turns into the team leader.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You'd be a
maybe.
great team leader, I think. You spend the week experimenting with other gentlemen. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. You really experimented with potions and brews. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and her gizmos, and she's followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. However, as she leaves, she turns to you, and she says, "You, I like you." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets. Would you like the Ring of Clever Thoughts or the Ring of Swift Movement?
Let's get the ring of swift movement.
You like to move fast. You're a fast mover. The ring,
I can drink faster.
in turn, it grants you 3 finesse, my friend.
Sweet.
And the alchemists are all jealous. Whole lot of jelly up in there.
I'll let you in on a
jelly.
secret. I slipped a drink into one of her potions, so she got a little bit tipsy at the end.
The ring for more beer. Let's... Mr. Alpaca Patrol, where would you like to go, sir?
Where do you think I'm going?
The gardens?
No, I'm going
Oh,
to
the hospital.
I gotta release the leeches, man.
Release the leech.
Is no one going to go and check out the bean? So didn't someone plant a bean?
No.
Clean up.
No, that did not happen at any time during this game, I don't think.
No,
I bought a magic
Crazy
bean.
Mike did.
No, you didn't!
I was just joshing. You spend the week stealing your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be.
Oh, you just decided to clean the hospital for me, did you?
You won the leeches.
That's true.
Release the
That's what I did for you.
That's good.
You gained 1 mind, 1 physique, and earned 1 wealth. I did that for you. But
He's my
one day, my good friend Rob, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers.
Boom!
And the
Babe
leeches,
that ghost!
they start
Babe
flooding
that
the
ghost.
hallway. And there are people screaming everywhere as the leeches sliver towards them. "Somebody do something!" yells one of the doctors. Now, Rob, Alpaca
What about the
Patrol,
ghost? The ghost will help.
would you like
Probably.
to zap the leeches with magic? Or use yourself as bait?
Dude, like last time I used magic and I vaped the shit out of that ghost, so let's zap them with magic.
You're gonna vape the leeches.
We're gonna vape the shit out of those leeches.
You wave your hand, unleashing a wave of magic to disintegrate the leeches. Your magic abilities isn't what you thought it was. Your spell fizzles out before it even reaches the leeches.
Wow.
Regardless, the leeches make their way out of the hospital and end up infesting all of the nearby waterbeds.
But the
Maybe
water's
the potion.
poisoned.
Yeah, let's say maybe the potion you dumped in
There
there will
you
kill them all.
go.
Or they'll become gigantic super leeches.
They're
That
gonna-
is-
Oh
My
god.
That's real scary. I'm gonna go to the gardens and I'm gonna meditate on all we've done this episode of the Yawhg. And I spend the week. It takes me a week to meditate on one episode. Half an episode, I should add. I gained 1 magic and 2 mind. And so one day, while in the gardens, you notice a beanstalk. I can eat it or I can water it. Well, let's water it with the poison water. Seems to make a lot of sense.
That's the poisoned leechy water.
The poison lychee water, exactly. Don't jump my heart, my poison lychee heart. If the plants could express emotions, it'd let you know how delighted it was to be watered.
Well, that's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, and be strong? Or have we forgotten?
Don't break my heart, my poison lychee heart. That's good.
Week 5. Prescription Pixel.
Can I go to the forest and do some hunting, please?
Now we're hunting.
Now we're hunting.
You spend the week hunting various defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth.
Why'd they spell defense with a C?
I don't know.
Because-
Oh, I completely thought I'd get more physique
That's
from
what-
doing that.
I'm sorry. But one day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the middle of the woods.
It shouldn't be there.
Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage.
Punch it!
You manage to punch the hand so hard that you appear to have shattered one of its fingers. Hedges have fingers. The hand recoils back through the hedge. You then run away faster than you have ever in your entire life. And you gain 2
Wait.
physique for it.
With
Yes!
17 physique, I would kind of expect the hand that you punch to just explode
Explode.
Yeah.
on content.
You now have 19
Physique.
physique.
Good God.
There's a weird hand finger just hanging out in the forest now, right?
Basically,
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag
Alright.
Crazy Mike.
Let's see. Well, I'm out of beer money, so I guess I should go to the slums and steal money. I mean, I'm out of beer money. I should go to the slums and steal some.
Stealing from poor people in the slums. Wait, what a guy. So
Dude,
pickpocket,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One
Aha.
day, you notice a man drawing water out of a well. And suddenly, leeches began pouring out of the well and cover the man from head to toe.
Oh no.
They start making their way towards you, too. What do you
Okay.
do?
Well, I have 12
Leech the
finesse,
leeches.
so I think I could be pretty good.
So you can
Lure-
blast them with magic, or you can lure them back into the well.
I'll lure him into the well. I'm sure I can do it with 12 finesse.
You start taunting the leeches and lead them back to their containers. With great skill, you manage to avoid the leech's fangs.
I am the
then-
greatest.
Lure them back into the well, hence ruining Alpaca Patrol's ideas. Quick thinking. You
The
gained 1
leeches
mind.
were releached. That's all I needed.
They were
Yeah.
released and then they were unreleased.
Well, they were cap-leached. All right, let's go to the. Let's. Why don't we? What are my stats right now, Joshua?
They are Physique 7, Finesse 5, Mind 9, 5 Charms, 6 Magic, and 2 Wealth.
Well, then let's go to the palace, I guess, for administrative work.
Then you go to the palace.
Yeah.
Administrative work. You spend the
Yeah.
week doing paperwork for the palace. And you're paid 2 wealth and you gain 1 mind. One day you hear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't quite understand the joke at all. Would you like to ask for an explanation or try to figure out the joke on your own?
Let's try to figure out that joke on our own.
Several hours later, you figure it out, and a small chuckle is had.
That's good.
All that thinking gave your mind a workout. You gain 1 mind.
Nice. It's nice.
Very
It's
nice. I don't even know. Let's go to the hospital. I'm gonna tend to some patients. I spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. I gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All of the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried to convince him to stop talking, but to no avail. I could try to decipher what he's saying, or I could sing with him. I think I'll just try to decipher. I've got mind powers. Might as well use them, right?
Do it.
I listened to his piano keys and managed to work out that all he wants is for his pillow to be fluffed. And I fluff it for him. I fluffed his pillow like it's never been fluffed before. And
You
he
fluffer.
sounds extremely grateful for that. I gained 2 charm. In the Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost. Almost. Week number 6 in the Yawhg. Where would you like to go, Prescription Pixel?
Well, I am full of physical finesse, so I'd like to go and attend a ball in the palace, please.
Sounds like a good time.
Mm.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings.
And maybe destroy it.
You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day the king approaches you. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I could confide in, he says. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. And he blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak?
Well, no, because I'm planning on destroying the palace, so I wouldn't want a baby's life to be on my hands, so I'm going to admit that I don't know how to help, even though I've got 10 charm.
You're the greatest lady in the world.
I know!
The king walks away disappointed, and you give him a middle finger behind his back.
That's not
was-
what it says.
That's
That
what it
was
says in
so-
your heart.
That was so Mrs. Doubtfire, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I know. Was it not?
I
It was like
don't-
Was
so
it?
Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah.
The only thing I know how to say in Mrs. Doubtfire voice is hello.
Hello!
That's it.
I thought that would go differently. That's a shame.
No, went exactly as I thought. You told the king no, and he walked away.
Well, I
My
thought you
guy
might
is
like.
going all
I thought
over
you
the
might
place.
try and fight me, and I could punch him in the face.
Crazy Mike is going on a like a
Getting a
triathlon.
workout, man.
Tour
He's
of
going
the
on a
city.
jog.
Yeah.
Getting a jog.
Where would you like to end up?
I've been to the palace before, and the alcohol they gave me was like the size of my finger. So let's go to the tavern.
There we go. Would you like to bartend or drink?
Drink more.
Drink more. You spend the entire week getting wasted, and you, good friend, gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, a bard pulls out his lute in the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere, and you decide to do something about it. Would you like to convince him to leave or challenge him to a lute duel?
I play better when I'm drunk. Let's challenge this little bastard.
You borrow the bar owner's lute, who obviously it's above the bar. It's like the Winchester, except it's the lute chester. And you challenge the bard to a musical duel. to play out a beautifully complex combination of archipelagos, or arpeggios, my bad. Archipelagos, you'd be like, you play a beautiful complex series of islands.
That's good.
The tavern roars with applause. The bard tries his best to replicate your piece, but ends up dropping his lute, snapping it in half. He bows his head shamefully in defeat and walks out of the tavern. Bow to your sensei, you say, as you gain 1 finesse and 1 charm. Alpaca Patrol.
Yes.
Alpaca Patron.
That's me. Yeah, that's the alcohol brand I'm gonna come out with very soon. Alpaca Patron. I should, if I become famous enough that I can strike a deal with Patron, I will so do it. It's made with real bits of alpaca, so you know it's good.
Hell yeah.
You know, why don't I go? I'm trying to think of like what place would be good for mine, and I thought like the alchemy tower maybe for brewing potions, right? But then I also thought maybe tending to patients in the hospital.
They're both. They would both probably help you out there.
They would both be good in mind. All right, so
Hospital.
let's go to the alchemy tower.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's alchemy tower.
All right.
Let's try to vape some potions
All right.
and get this party started.
Let's get this party. All right. Brew potion. Right.
Archipelago Patrol. Yeah, yeah. Just go ahead and brew the potion.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. And one day, all the alchemists decide to break from the work and instead throw a cantrip party. Alpaca Patron for everybody. One of the alchemists waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. You can either do a simple trick, or you can try your hand at a complex trick.
Dude, my character is all about thinking she's better at doing magic than she is, so let's do a complex trick.
Sounds good
Man
to me.
Yeah.
With a snap of your fingers, you bring a chair to life. And you sit atop of it and you ride it around the room. And everyone is quite impressed. You gain 2 charm, my friend.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Alright, so I am a dude of varying attributes, I guess. I'm gonna go to the gardens. And in the gardens, I will meditate. I spend the week in deep meditation, and I gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, I spot a man drinking water from out of a pond, and suddenly he screams. You look over to find him covered in leeches.
Covered in hashtags.
What do you do? I can save him with magic, of which I have 9, or I can get out of there.
Dude, vape the shit out of those leeches.
Let's try to vape this shit out of the leeches. You try prying the leeches off the man, but there's too many of them. Wait, did I vape?
What?
Did
You
I
hit the wrong one?
I did the wrong one?
No,
Oh, no!
did magic.
I did magic, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
did.
you did do magic.
But I end up getting the shit bit out of me in the process, and I lose 1
Wow.
physique. I begin
That sucks.
to give up when the man stops squirming. Too much of him has been devoured to still function. I kind of kept that as 1 sentence. Fuck commas.
Hashtag fuck commas.
You make a break for it and get to safety. You go by the well later that night to find only a pile of bones. And then suddenly,
At least nobody ate them.
You traveled by them.
I traveled by the bones. The storm arrives in the night. By morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, and it drowns us, crushes us, and ruins us. But it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Here we go. Time to choose our roles. We have up first, Prescription Pixel.
Pixel could probably rebuild the entire town with 1 hand. with
Yeah.
that kind of physique.
Are we going for gold, or are we?
Prescription
going for whatever we want to.
You do what feels right in your heart. If you want to smelt, you can smelt. If you want to be a looter, you can loot. If you want to build this city with your bare hands, you can do that.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being the saboteur. I'm gonna have to build. I'm the buildiest of all.
Don't sound so sad about it.
I'm happy to be helping the effort. I just wish I could have destroyed more places first.
Well, I'm sorry, but you take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speeds, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Significantly.
Do I get any more physique?
Hashtag Crazy Mike.
Alright. Must resist urge to be town drunk. If I become the leader, though, I can order them to bring me all the alcohol.
That's true.
Well, let's go with the leader.
Let's do it. Follow the Crazy Mike. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator in disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Alpaca Patrol.
Well, considering I have 12 mind, I think I should be the town drunk. No, I'm kidding. I'll be the doctor.
You'll be the doctor.
Just ruin all that mind.
Yeah.
You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably.
Yeah, it does.
And for me, I have 13 mind, 7 charms, 8 physique, 9 magic, 2 wealth. That sounds really appropriate for the looter.
You're not gonna push top with us?
You break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 wealth. You gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort.
Wow.
They should name the looter to the Emerson.
They really should.
Yeah, they really should.
Totally Emerson that. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeeded or failed, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if it will ever be, can ever be, ready for it? And we got the middle ending. The middle ending.
Yeah. This is the second time I got the
all
middle
because
ending
of you.
All because of me. I ruined it for you guys.
You
thought you could
scumbag.
Get golden
I'm
palaces and great things.
I'm
No,
sure
you get mediocre things, but it's better than homeless and like rubble. So there you go. Well, so Prescription Pixel. While the town is being rebuilt, you become the leader of a hunting party.
Woohoo.
You become the town's main supplier of game, meat, and furs. You become extremely adept at killing defenseless animals. And one day, you spot a glowing blue fox in the woods. Upon seeing you, it cackles and runs off. You pursue it for what feels like hours, but to no avail. Capturing the laughing blue fox becomes an obsession for you. You spend every moment thinking of its laugh, even while you sleep. Its cackle feels as if it's burned into your brain.
Lovely. If only I'd had 20. If only I'd had 20 physique, that never would have happened.
Yeah, you would have caught it. Maybe you didn't have enough finesse. You couldn't chase it down.
It's true.
But Crazy Mike, where the town is being rebuilt, you decide to celebrate. You organize a huge festival in honor of yourself, who had helped save so many lives.
Wow.
The first one is so successful, you decide to make it an annual tradition. Every year, the festival gets bigger and more elaborate, and every year it costs more and more money to put on. You have to start charging admission, and no one is happy about it. The annual festival slowly fades out of relevance, and before long, is cancelled completely. You don't really know what to do with your life after all of that.
Drink more.
You peaked. you definitely peaked in your life, Crazy Mike. I'm sorry. So, Alpaca Patrol. While the town is being rebuilt, you go to the hospital and retake your role as custodian. Your job isn't glamorous, but you make it better by poking fun at the doctors with witty one-liners such as, "You remember those leeches?" And they often have a clever retort to your jokes, and punch it back and forth as well, Wow. They often have a clever retort to your jokes, and the back and forth is well paced and punchy. There we go.
Dyslexia.
Words, they work sometimes. Yeah. One day, a patient, also a playwright, asks for your permission to write a play about your life.
Oh, yeah.
And you happily accept. The play becomes an instant hit, and you become a celebrity for a brief moment in time. You still clean up blood and vomit for a living, however. Sorry.
I believe the play is called Releach the Leeches, How I Vape the Shit Out of Leeches.
I like that a whole lot. I whole lot. You escape the town. Oh, this is me, by the way, BT Dubs. I escape the town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and other valuable trinkets. And I moved to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city I moved to has their own horrible evil, the Yawhg. The Yawhg sweeps through the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you go rummaging through debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out onto a pile of rubble. And that's the Yawhg, ladies and gentlemen. Art and writing by Emily Carroll. Programming design and writing by Damian Sommer. Thank you very much, everyone.
Releach
the leeches.
You're very welcome, but I kind of wish you hadn't died.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes it makes it right in the end, I feel.
I don't think I've played a single game of the Yawhg where the leeches weren't released.
They're important. You gotta release them.
I died.
Leeches are pretty nerve.
On the rubble.
We should get Liam Neeson on one of these episodes so he can yell that out.
Release the leeches.
Release the leeches.
That sounds pretty great, actually.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. Anyways, thank you all very much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Alpaca Patrol.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
It was a really good time. Thank you, Crazy Mike.
Anytime.
And
as long as there's beer.
As long as there's beer. There's plenty. We'll keep it flowing for you. And last but certainly not least, thank you, Prescription Pixel, for hanging out with me. I know it's crazy late in your time zone, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not at work.
You're not at work, yeah. Or crazy
Crazy
early.
Mike in your time zone.
Really kind of depends. Last but not least, Leech. I streamed this live, so thank you very much for Twitch chat for hanging out with me. Thank you all the viewers that are currently in the room. Thank you, YouTube, for watching this, if you stuck around this long after the credits have rolled. But everyone has great. Yeah, this has been a really fun night. I'm glad I got you guys out here. It's been wonderful. Marvelous, even.
Good times. Oh, my God, the hearts.
All the hearts. Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody, for the hearts. But that is me. I am signing off. Thank you all, and I will check you next time.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.